will actually record this and forward onto my YouTube channel. That is the main thing for me. So we will record. We will record this conversation now, and I will post this to YouTube channel. Okay, but anyways, welcome into 3M forum with me, Matt. How are you, bro? How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. Normally. Okay. Actually, thank you so much for being what do you call it? A wonderful fan of my playing until today. I mean, I'm thankful and blessed. But you yourself are a great guitar player, and I welcome you to just share something. Okay, please.
Okay, let's talk about the 3Ms.
Yeah.
Manchari,
yes.
Okay, and then Mangali.
Yeah, Mangali.
And the last one's a humdinger.
Menjiwai.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, the first one, as I mentioned to you a few weeks ago, was like Manchari means to keep on searching, no matter what we play, right? And then the second one will be Mangali means to dig in, like to play in our notes, and then we need to dig in our notes, and and keep on digging and keep on searching to the deepest value that we can. And then the third one will be Menjiwai, is to put to inject the soul to each and every notes that we play, regardless of we play it wrong or play it correct. But that's why the method of 3M there, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, here I am. This is me.
So I'm gonna play maybe just a jam while and then we can talk. Okay? Are you okay?
Sure.
Just tell me if the volume is okay or not. Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Okay, fix it now.
Can you listen?
Oh, okay. You're warming up. Just you and me, man.
But is it okay? Is it okay?
Sure. Yes, I can hear fine.
What do you want me to do? Lower down the volume or what?
The video's lagging a little bit, and I have some metallic sound in the ear, but it's okay.
Device to I keep on playing and then we'll talk, okay? I'll play something and then we talk again, right?
Okay. At first, everything was good. Now they're breaking up just a little bit right now, but I'm not giving up.
Give me a minute. Yeah, something like that.
Where is everybody? What are they doing tonight? It's 11:05 in Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah. As for now, a lot of people are working and all this, because I don't want to jump at night. When I do at night, you'll be in the morning. So as for now, yeah, the most important thing is we grab this video, we record this, and then I will send it to my Facebook. There will be a lot of followers and viewers and all this. As for now, here I want to share it with the Facebook. Later on, they will see later on for this. But anyways, yeah, because live in video I cannot do it in YouTube. There's no live video, but I will record this and put it on YouTube for your information.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, man. So okay, tell me about yourself, Matt.
Sure.
How long you been playing? How long you been playing?
78.
You started 78?
78. So now I play, but I don't practice. So there's a difference. In this next year, I'm hunkering down. It's time to dig in. That's right, dig in. So in terms of what you're saying, what you're doing with playing, it's time for me to do that, but also to to do that. So
Yeah.
and do that, and
I
I
mean,
will. I was
I mean,
born in St. Louis, Missouri, raised in Fairport, New York, east side of Rochester, and I lived in Dallas, Fort Worth for 25 years, and now I'm in Florida, West Coast, Florida. It's beautiful.
oh, now you're in Florida. I thought you're in Dallas. You're in Florida, right?
Yes, I'm in Florida.
Florida is alligator land, right? You have a lot of alligators, right? Alligators. They call it like crocodile.
I'm sorry?
Uh, Florida have a lot of crocodiles, right? Or alligators.
Alligators, yes. Crocodiles, not so much, but they do have alligators. They're in the golf courses around here. And be very
Yeah.
careful, very, very careful. If you're golfing, you hit a ball and you decide to go near the water, or if you have a little dog that likes to play next to the water.
Yeah, I saw the video. I saw the
Not a good idea.
video. Some of the
No,
dog,
that's
yeah,
food.
some of the dogs laying there and got snatched by them.
Yeah.
Andy Shatukatur. Hey, thanks, Ben. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Andy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fluffy is toast. Fluffy will be no more.
yeah, okay, let's talk about playing. Let's talk about guitar
Hey,
playing.
well, my cat.
Okay.
She's on the internet. Okay, she's going inside.
Yeah. Okay, can you show us some of your amps collection or something like that?
Sure.
Uh, that you told me that you bought it from Josh Lynch and all that, right?
Correct.
Maybe some of your guitar collections, and your amps. I saw great amps there, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is my humble room, and
Yeah.
for now. So we turn some lights on. I'm outside smoking a cigar here because the weather's really nice. So
Yeah. Enjoy your cigar, man.
so this is okay. This is something. Hassan, thank you so much. I don't know everything. I know a little bit. I've learned a lot through experience and through trial and error, and
Yeah.
through, um, listening to all the wonderful musicians we've been blessed with in life to be able to listen to, and what they use and how they achieve their tone and stuff like that. So anyway, so let me do this, and so I'm gonna flip the camera around if I can figure out how to do that. Oh, we got someone else. Oh, we had someone else. It's like fishing, man. You got one on the line, man. Got another one.
Yeah.
You ever catch a double? Two fish at one time? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Hassan likes to fish. I love to fish. I don't hunt that much. I don't have anything against it. I just don't do it. Fishing's great. Let me figure out the little. Here it is. Okay, here we go, folks. There's
Ah.
there's a Jackson I ordered in January 1985,
Okay.
and it's a soloist. I had a student model done with a white neck and headstock binding, and I missed the cutoff date for EMGs, and so they had to put their own pickups in there. So I did the Floyd mod, where it's the second generation, where the screw is around the post instead of you screw it in and you tighten it up. It's got a fat control on here, a preamp, individual toggle switches. And I'm working on my Randy Rhodes Pawn Shop, Texas, $225. Whoever's watching this, if you see it, you'll know it's yours because of this reason right there. It's got an unfinished back of the neck. Look at that. See that? See the tight grain, folks? That's quarter sawn maple. And so
Yeah.
This actually had they had a Kaler and a Floyd now, and I prefer Floyd. So I got a flipped Alnico 2 neck humbucker flipped, and then I had probably a stock pickup, and I went to a Screaming Demon, and then I went to a F-Space Screaming Demon, and now I've gone to a Duncan Custom, and I'm not sure where I'm going to end up. I just swapped the speed knobs on there and going for a chrome pickup rings, and here you go. Look at this, folks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing,
Chrome,
man.
Chrome Floyd. That's not the one. Hold on. That's my backup. Here's the one. There's the one. With
Yeah,
the Floyd.
but I saw, man, I saw the what do you call it, the below the thing, the thick thing, so what you call it? Forget it.
It's the tremolo block.
The block is quite long, right? How long is it? How many mm is that?
They have different lengths. I think they have at least 3 different lengths. I know they have 42 and 37 and maybe 32 on the length, but it has to deal with the thickness of the body of the guitar that it's installed in, and also it will have to deal whether the Floyd, whether the tremolo is recessed or totally top mounted, and that dictates the amount of space you need on the tremolo box for the springs to reach out and hit the spring claw in the back of the guitar.
Yeah.
So they all vary. They all vary. Hey, everybody,
Okay.
check this out today. Okay, I pulled this little beauty out today. Look at this, folks. The DD2. There's a secret setting too. You send me $1 and I'll write it down for you. It's got the SDE 3000 chip, the same as the Roland SDE 3000. Here's my buddy in Texas. He did it on my birthday. The Z mod, the original, made in Japan DS1. And then my buddy did the Keeley. He did the Keeley mod on this made in Taiwan pedal too. So Z, because he's a Yugoslavian. His name is Zoran, and he did a mod. But anyways, today I sprayed all the pots down except this one, and so they should be less staticky. Okay, here we go. Here's some eye candy for you guys. Okay. There's a Solano SLO 1992, and it's been modified by Bruce Agnator, who came up with the density modification, which Soldano also adopted. And then the later SLOs, they put the density volume, the density control, which is a low end fatness presence control, right here on the thing. And then the later ones, they have an extra switch in there. I'm not sure what that does, but besides these standard SLO features, the SLOs now have a switch, and they had the standard density on there, but mine has there. And then Bruce Agnator from Agnator Amplification did this in like 95.
Mm-hmm.
And he also put an extra preamp tube in there because the buffer tube, the whole, it's a series effects loop, so it splits the preamp and the power amp. And the effects loop is not that good. It doesn't give unity gain or extra power to it. Somehow it wasn't working right. And I think the guy is Pete Cornish that developed the mod, but he got it.
Man.
He did. And Eric Clapton mod. Yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Can you see this?
Sure.
Here on my video here, live here.
Sure.
Saw the beast behind me?
Sure, I see your amplifier. Yes.
Wow, man. This guy really screamed to hell, man.
I checked up the grill cloths today. They're about $33 to buy the 32 inches of grill cloth you need for your cabinet. And you get them from maybe Stuart McDonald, maybe off of Amazon and another website. But I'm checking into it. I got my eyes peeled out for you. So we're going to get you one.
Bro. Thanks, bro.
Anyways, so here's a Marshall 73 Super Lead, hand wired, one of the last ones in the series, 8190E. They went PC boards, printed circuit boards halfway through the year 73. They're still good, but this is a hand wired. Here's a 67 Plexi Super PA head. has had the one channel removed and one preamp tube taken out, and the extra two channels taken out. So it's a plexi lay down transformer, filter caps inside the chassis, 510 volts plate voltage. This one has a toasted power transformer, and it's running at like 400 and maybe 430 or something. It should be like 500, 505, but it's lower, so you can beef up the bias on the tubes. Here's a great speaker cabinet. I got this for 75 bucks. Some guy from Fort Worth called me one day and said, "Hey, you want an old Marshall cabinet for 75 bucks?" I said, "What's your address?" I'm on the way over. And so there it is. He sold it to me, but it was spray painted black. So I was looking at the speakers and I pulled out. I'm like, "Hey, I can flip the grill cloth and have the original 1968, 69 grill cloth, the basket weave, if I just flip it around." And that's what I did. Ideally, you want B cabinets. A cabinets are great, metal handles. These things are going for thousands now. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. So anyways, here's my Soldano. I had that first. I got this second. I was saving money for this. And then my friend had George Lynch's gray Soldano from Wicked Sensation. It is shop. It is wine store. And I was playing it. I'm like, I'm going to have to get one of those too because it sounds so good. I have to because it just sounds great. I'm like, holy cow. And then this one came referred to me by a guy in Canada, Tundra Music, and said, "Hey, there's this guy in New York that has one." So what part of New York? So like Webster or Penfield. It's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going there next week. I'll just go see him and pick it up." So I got it, $1,800. That's a steal. And I got covers and extra shell and foot switch and the cable and that. And so here's mine. The king of guitars and amps, Mr. Brian Harris, who owns Charlie's Guitar Shop in Dallas, ordered this for me. It was number 7 of the whole year, and I got it loaded. Metal grill, 3 line-out switches, and Class A and Class AB. So it has all the features on a Bogner. And then here is this one here my friend Harris had. He got it from George Lynch. And I believe correctly that George Lynch used this on Lynch Mob 2, Docking One Night Live, and Sacred Groove. And I called the factory and they said it's about number 75 in terms of production of amplifiers. So both have EL34s. I've never changed the tubes. I don't play out, so I don't play out too loud. And sometimes I attenuate it a little bit, just a little bit, not to do too much, but to bring some of the power into this situation so you have more feel when you play and or electricity working through there. So here's George's. He loves the blue channel only the blue channel. I have no foot switch. They don't have them. They don't make them. They said they won't make one for me, but you have to control it just by pressing the buttons in the back of the amplifier. No series effects loop. They used to have attenuators in the early Bogners, built-in attenuators, and this has nothing. It's pretty much bone stock. Effects and no extra features, no AB switch, no nothing. And the Bogners, yes sir.
Okay, man. Okay, we stop for a minute. Okay, let's before we go on to the next level of your equipment and all that. Okay.
I'm sorry.
There are friends who wants to know from you. I mean, I have a group of friends who call themselves know-howlians. Know-how, you know know-how? This one is know-how, right? This is know-how. This is know-how. And then we make a WhatsApp group of know-howlians of my friends inside there. So we talk about equipment and blah, 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 and blah, okay. They want to know from you, from your own mouth, what is your thoughts of my playing? They want to know.
It's wonderful. Man, I've only heard you play one bad note the whole time I've been listening to you. Honest, it's like I was like 7 videos in when you did a note that was like not. It was just incredible. You know, you're playing from your soul. Your pitch is perfect. Your phrasing is beautiful. Your vibrato is immaculate. Man, what can I say? It just touches me. That's why we're talking now because
Yeah.
I've been touched. It's awesome. It's awesome. So, you know, your choice of equipment, your choice of tone, your choice of phrasing, your picking, your vibrato, and the wah, which is nice because that's opening my eyes up again to what Uli did and what you're
Yeah.
emulating, because that's what affected you and made you a player. And
Yeah.
I love it, man.
True. True. Okay. Thank you so much for your you know, whatever you honestly say about my playing. But yeah, end of the day, music is supposed to touch souls. Yeah? Music is supposed to be played from here and goes to another soul. Uh, it's either it's if you, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, man. Let's say if we play as good as we can or play as soulful as we can, to get the fame or not, that's another ball game, right? That's another
Hmm.
ball game. It's either you have the luck or not, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, man. I mean, so there's a zillion of guitarists in America who are great players, but end of the day, not all of them got the lucky. It's lucky to be well known, right? Oh, my sister is here. My sister Leslie is here in our life. She's here. Sis, how are you, sis? Where are you? You must have her on our video also, you know.
I'm
Invite.
I'm here. Just kind of, I just popping
Yeah.
around.
I'm inviting you to come in my life together.
Oh, who's
There she is.
joining us? I'm gonna see somebody else. Who we got there?
Hi.
Hi, sis.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good, sis. I'm your brother. I'm good. Okay, Matt. She's the one I told you. My great sister from California, who's very supportive and, you know, deeply into the love of me and my playing and all that. I'm so lucky to have you know, some great person miles and miles, zillion miles away from here, but she's really into it and supported me. As I told you, she's the one. She's the one. And Sister Leslie, that's
Hi.
our brother Matt.
Hi.
Uh,
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you? My name
I'm
is Matthew. Name.
hi, Matthew. Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you. So are we
Oh,
talking guitars?
yeah, of
yeah,
course.
Guitar
Music, you
talk?
know.
and
Sure.
yeah, because uh, I want to share this later on into my YouTube channel so that those people who, you know, they are from Indonesia, they are from Singapore, from Brunei, they all go through my what do you call it, my YouTube channel, and then there are some from Brazil, they're from China and Japan. So I want them to understand that musically is actually something that comes from here.
Yes.
Right? No matter what, no matter how modern you go, no matter how good technical you be, end of the day, it must be from here.
Yeah,
Uh,
the passion has to be there, and it doesn't matter what side of the world you're on. If
yeah,
you love it and you're passionate and you're driven like you are, that's everything.
yeah. Thank you, sis. I mean, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky, you know, to have great people like you guys. I mean, person, my sister, and another brother of mine, Mr. Matt, the wonderful cigar guy. There. Uh,
So
so we
you're in
all.
um
Sorry.
um what part of California? I'm talking to your sister. What part of California are you in?
Anaheim, California, right by Disneyland.
Okay.
That's where the guitar shows is, man. Nam
I've been to
show.
I've been to California twice. Once in um 82 and then 98.
Okay.
In 80 in 82 I flew out and spent a week on Catalina Island and then 2 weeks inshore. Wonderful.
Yes, Catalina's awesome. I've been there many times.
Avalon's wonderful. I went cliff diving off that rock over there when you go into Avalon. If you're facing it all the way to the left where the road and the beach goes around, and that was fun. Oh, it was scary getting out of the water too. Woo! Oh, big swells. I don't know why I jumped in. That was crazy.
Well, my stepfather had a 65-foot cabin cruiser, and we used to have bands on the boat, and people would be jumping off the boat, and they'd be lobster and abalone diving, and we'd have luau's on the beach. It was a fond memory.
Abalone is great. I learned how to cut it. You got to cut it around the circle and slowly turn it on the side and cut it. I didn't know that. I finally learned though. Abalone is delicious. At that time, it was $28 a pound. I have no idea what it is now.
I still hate it to this day because I was forced to eat it.
Oh, yeah. It's very chewy.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, just don't dive for them and catch the illegal ones because it's a whole lot of trouble. Won't tell you what relative I had that got in trouble.
Okay, guys. Let me.
We didn't forget about you.
Let me bring.
Well, I have to go and keep.
Nice meeting you. God bless you.
Yeah.
You guys don't look like brother and sister.
Well, he's my. He explained.
No.
We are cosmically connected. All right, you guys. I'm in.
Man,
I'm here.
something
Yes, sir.
Something wrong with the. Is my sister still around?
Yours is kind of glitchy. See me okay? Mine looks good on my feet.
Okay, then let's do something. It's something very bluesy, you know.
Oh, we have 5 on there. Have 5 watching.
Can you can listen, right?
I can hear everything. Sure.
Okay. Hopefully you can hear it clear. But I love to play. I love to play and jam on the on songs like this because melody is more melody. You need to play melody. You cannot just simply I mean I can play a zillion note if I want to, but it doesn't work. So
No.
that's why I like to train myself to songs like this to make me play and approach melodically. You see.
Yeah, you want to say, you don't want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Difference.
We want to speak, we don't want to spell, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I learn. That's how I learn all these from my heroes. That's how from Gary Moore, from Michael Schenker, Willie Roth, and Josh Lee. He's one of the great players that from States.
Okay, let me ask you this, Michael Schenker. What do you say for somebody out there particularly, I'm asking for myself. I know who he is. I know he played 50-watt Marshalls in his famous two-tone V that got broken many times, and he ended up selling it, which is very sad. That's as good as Van Halen's Frankenstein. It's one of the iconic guitars of rock and roll, and he's one of the iconic V players, him and Rudy. But if somebody's going to listen to it, I'm asking specifically for myself, what is probably the best album that showcases what he says? And he's also a wah-wah player too, correct?
Correct, correct.
And that's kind of how he, the same thing that Uli and what you're doing, and I guess he did it also. I don't know that much, but.
Very true, very true.
Okay.
Okay,
what should somebody listen to if they want to listen to Michael Schenker? What album is your favorite album?
For me, the old ones was I mean the evergreen, the old ones where he played with Michael Schenker group was good, you know, and then with the UFO also was good. But I would prefer, if you guys want to listen to him at the peak, listen to MSG, Macaulay Schenker group.
Macaulay Schenker.
That one is the finest. The composition and the playing is his finest. The sound, wow, man. Listen to the song called Time.
Macaulay Schenker and Michael Schenker are two different groups he was in then, yes?
Correct.
Okay, Macaulay Schenker then. Okay, I'll listen to him.
The band is called MSG, Macaulay Schenker Group. That album lies all the best material from him, the best guitar work from Michael Schenker for me until today, because it's so melodic, and then the tone is, man, it's like you taste the greatest wine. It's like that.
Okay, he was in UFO also. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, did he do the Lights Out album?
Because I'm not there into UFO's album, but I think yes, he was there with them. Another friend of mine, Jay from California. He's one of my students before. We'll talk to him. He's a great guy. In white with Jay. And there's no Jay. Give me a minute.
Now, Hassan, have you okay, let me ask you questions about some of your favorite people, because you and I have different influences.
Yeah.
We have different influences. So I take it that Uli was a Marshall player, probably also, yes?
Correct.
Okay, did he play 50 watts or 100 watts? Probably 50.
100.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
He was playing super lead flexi tremolo. Yeah. Super tremolo. The old ones, I mean, like mine, but his one, I think the super tremolo is like earlier, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they made tremolos up until the early 70s. Then they discontinued them. So the super tremolo was available in the Plexi series and then the early JMP series.
Yeah, he was into that.
The people that don't know it, the famous SIR modded, like number 36 and 39, something like that. The heads, Caswell modded that Slash played on Guns N' Roses and George Lynch took on the first leg of Under Lock and Key tour, had that extra preamp tube. They removed the tremolo and they make an extra gain stage in the amplifier. And the tube socket was already there. And now people drill it in and put it in. Now it's standard. Everything is high gain. But that's the beginning. Very cool.
Yeah. Like mine is 73.
Really? What? Tell me your serial. Give me your serial number, buddy.
You want me to look back now?
Yes, of course.
Okay, give me a minute.
Mine's 0E.
Because when I posted it in the Marshall group, some of them say it is 73. Give me a minute.
Okay. this portion of the broadcast is called Know Your Marshall.
Yeah, man.
Know what year, take it apart, don't touch the filter caps, but know what's inside of it. Hassan, do you have 2 or 4 speaker outputs on your head?
2. 6 9 7 3 E.
6973E.
Yeah.
Cool. And you know what you can do also? You can probably take it out of the chassis and look on the tag board, the little white piece of paper, and they'll tell you the day that it was made.
I need to open it, dude. It's with the grill behind.
Mm-hmm. And okay, do you have EL34s or 6550s in there?
Oh, I mean, because it was so long, maybe I can't remember, dude. Seriously. Maybe EL34, I think, yeah.
Okay, I'm asking too many pointed questions right now.
It's okay, because I'm not like you, bro. I'm not enthusiast into amplifiers and all that. Give me a minute. They,
We'll figure it out. You know why? Why?
One minute, maybe 1 minute. Give me a second. My daughter is here. Come here a minute. Television okay. What? Okay. Huh?
Dia tak naik Grab.
Kita bukti mana?
Masak. Dia teri nak dia terekam. Cuba bela dia dulu.
Okay. No, sorry, I'm back.
The reason I ask is, what if somebody, perhaps me or somebody generous out there, wanted to send you a fresh set of tubes, and you don't know what kind of tubes your amp or have, if it's 6550s or EL34. Now, America, they send 6550s because EL34s will break down in shipping, and it's not the same. Marshall is EL34.
Yeah. What I heard is, okay, because the guy who I sent to, the guy that I sent to this amp to for my service and all that, he's a great guy who he knows about amps. He's the one who take my amp back and service for me and blah blah blah. You know. 2 years ago, I have 6 of these, dude. 6 head I have it, and I sold 4 to another studio, and then 2 to a police guy, and then 2 to another our local top guitar player. I sold it to him, and one is the one I sold to another guy a friend of mine years and years ago, and now I got back it. I just got it back. This one.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the sound is wow, man.
Oh, it sounds wonderful.
Yeah, you see my volume here, my volume on here, on this one. Wait. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, show me all your knobs. I got spare knobs in case you're missing any. Oh, those are original. Yeah. Those are what happened to the end of those? They look kind of funny. Did it pop off? Did you lose the piece on the end?
Yeah.
Oh. That's funny. That's a Malaysian Marshall knob right there.
Yeah.
I got one for you with this S screw. I got a replacement for you, buddy.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Okay. Okay. I've tried. Have you heard of Comfort amp? Comfort M.
Comfort?
Yeah. And then there's an M called Bad Cat.
I see a lot of them around here or on the internet or
I
whatever.
tried a couple of them. I've tried years and years ago, and then I tried Rivera.
I just saw something interesting about that. The Paul, maybe Paul Jackson, the guy who played on Beat It along with Lukather and Eddie Van Halen, but
Yeah.
he had modified Rivera Fender Deluxe, which is a beautiful amplifier. If you get a good Blackface Deluxe, they sound amazing. 112 low wattage, probably 6V6s in there. But I didn't know that Rivera did their own version of a Deluxe called the Rivera something 4. And it's supposed to have all the mods that they used to do to Fenders, but it's their own amplifier with maybe an effects loop in there too or something. So it's got all the goodies. So I got my eyes peeled for one on Reverb and eBay. We'll see if I can find one.
No, I tried one in the studio. They just got in Rivera, the Tolex, brown color Tolex, the head and the cabinet, 100 watt. Man, that one sounds so good, man. Seriously.
Okay, Rivera is kind of in the Fender Boogie vein, where I think there's 6L6 power tubes compared to a British style amplifier that predominantly uses EL34s, of course, or EL84s if it's a Class A amplifier. You know,
Bro, is it easy to get germanium? What do you call it? I'm looking for the old what do you call it? Like the pedal, the brown, the round pedal, the one used by Hendrix and all that.
fuzz phase, yeah.
Phosphate, yeah. Is it easy to get one?
A new one, old one, mucho dinero.
I'm looking for the old one. Oh, that one, how much?
I don't know. Last time I saw one at a guitar show in maybe 2000, I don't know, 900. I could be wrong. I don't know, but they have a certain sound, a big boom.
Forget it, man. It's too expensive for me. Okay, man. Let's talk about.
I have a killer fuzz pedal. It sounds like Eric Johnson lives inside the pedal. It is so good. But maybe I'll send it to you. But if you don't send it back to me, I have to come steal it from you. It's a good one. I got to have it modded though. Because
what pedal is that, man?
The input jacks.
What pedal is that? Can you show me?
Sure. It is an Electro Harmonics Russian Big Muff 2, and you use a carbon zinc battery in it, and use a carbon zinc, not alkaline, and oh man, does this sound good? It sounds great. I played it one time, and the guy said, I said, let me buy it. He said, no, I'm not going to sell this to you. You hear how good it sounds? I said, yeah, I know. That's why I want to buy it. He said, no. And he got hard up for money one time. He said, you know, you want to buy it? I hate to do it, but you want to buy it? Yeah. He said, oh, I got the money. I want to buy it back. I said, no. You're not, no way, buddy. I'm going to show it to you, okay?
Okay, I need to educate some of our players around here, youngsters and all that who into copying into like Malmsteen and all that. Okay, what are your thoughts about to be yourself? What are your words for that? Copy and be yourself, or copy or straight to be a clone? Which one is better? Please share with us.
Okay, run that by me again, Hassan. The question, please. Pardon me.
Okay. There's a lot of newcomers, and some of them are into copying Young V. Malmsteen or things like that, and then they end up become the clone of them. So what are your thoughts over that thing? And is it important to play, to copy and be yourself, or to copy and be a clone? Vishan, what's your thoughts over that? Can you share with us?
Okay. I think everybody that is incredible, when you hear them, you know that it's them.
Yeah.
They've come up with through a gift from God, through diligence and practicing, and through their love for music and their appreciation for people in the past. Particularly, they're learning from somebody that's good and somebody that sounds good too, where there's tone, there's feel, there's emotion, there's a connectivity through the player and his fingers and his heart and the music and the equipment, where all the pieces are in play. When you hear it, it hits you. And that's the real thing. If you don't have that, then you're just going to be a bedroom rock star. You know, that's it. You're not gonna touch anybody. But when you have that gift and and develop it, then you can reach out and who knows what happens. You know, you you may want to be great, but ultimately you can't say whether it's going to happen or not. You can make things happen, and you're making things happen, and I want to see greater things happen too, and they will. I'm digging in for it.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Okay. Thank you your words, Mark. And then what you say is, wow, man, the hell is that? Oh, that's the old one.
It's a Russian Big Muff, but see those right
Ah,
there? Those are pop mounted input jacks, so it's no good because they're staticky. So I'm gonna have switchcraft jacks put in. I'm gonna drill it out and have jacks put in and have those wired down to the board so these aren't used anymore. So I don't care if it's messed up because it has all the tone. It's butter and thick and touch sensitive and explosive and harmonically rich and huge. But if it doesn't work right too, it's like Eddie, Eddie Van Halen. He didn't care what his guitars looked like. He was there to make
yeah.
sure they played and they had tone and feel and they performed properly. It didn't matter if they were been dropped and run over by a car or scratched up. Beauty is not a thing. Beauty is when you can release your musical ability and it's there to go along with you, like a horse that is not lame but ready to run and take you 0 to 35 miles an hour in 2 seconds, right? That's
Yeah.
good. That's good equipment. That's why we love Charvels, because they have the feel and the tone and the response and they're not like a really cheap guitarist said you got to try to play it. They're no, come on, play me. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. You just go ahead and put your effort in, and I'm gonna emit and evoke the sound, and that's it. It's about tone, That's tone.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Me and we have all Malaysian guitar players and musicians. I want to say thank you so much in advance because you say you want to give me a guitar from what do you call it?
I'll give you some.
Malaysian, right?
Heck yeah.
Don't put your word on me, man.
I'll get you something special. I'm not working right now, so I don't know what import taxes cost either. So we gotta get that stuff to you so you don't have to pay a lick.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, bro. It's okay. Take your time. Take your time. I'm okay with it. I'm okay. As long as you're my brother, I'm okay. Cool, man. Take your time to with your cigar and just enjoy the trip. Okay.
Okay, next question. Chords. What kind of chords do you like? Like Georgelle? Do you like Proco? You like high capacitance, or what kind of cables? You real long cables or? Do you need good cables? You need some patch cords, some Mogami 2319 cable cords, or what do you need? Yeah, reach out
Yeah,
there. Tell the world what you need. Because you know, if somebody's great, you need to support them and help them get where they need to and where they want to go, you know.
yeah, man. I know. I believe in you, man, bro. Thank you so
I,
much for that thought.
I believe in giving, you know. We can't take anything with us in life when we pass away and go into eternity. Um,
Yeah,
um,
I'm looking for. I play in concerts, you know, play in concerts and showcase and all that. So yeah, my cables are all long gone. My old cables are all long gone. Good cables. Mugabe is something the best, I think, but I don't have that. I don't have that thing to that money to go and get all these cables and all that. But and I'm looking for like wireless also, you know, wireless like what do you call it? Uh,
sure, transmitter and a receiver and transmitter.
wireless system.
I don't know what is good, but I know in the past days that there's sometimes that rock stars, I think particularly like Y and T, that they would even record, and I think ACDC did some too, where the wireless transmitter would add more gain to the signal into the front of the amplifier. And of course, Angus doesn't play with any effects, but if he has a beefier tone, it can boost the signal through wireless and probably moves around a lot. You know, some
What I
people.
what I had before is Samsung. Samsung Console 4. Samsung was one of the best I ever used, but I sold it because one of my daughter in college need the money, so I need to sell it, so I sold it. That was the best in the world. That was the best. Samsung Console 4. That was in I bought it 20 years ago, but and now probably they have better versions and all that. No.
Mhm.
How is it? How is it about the cables, Mugabe? Do you have it there?
I just bought a whole bunch of from West Coast Pedal Supplies, something like that. Everybody, and a big shout out to one of my old amp guys, Carl Popek from Dallas Fort Worth area, who's in Las Vegas, Nevada now, and he does equipment rental in Vegas. So if you need amps or effects or all that stuff, he's got the stuff to rent out to you. But he said you got to get these Mogami cables, I think 2319 and a special connector. You can go levels up if you want to go gold, but gold connectors, because the gold plating is of course is the best. Gold is the best, but very expensive. But he told me what to get, and they just sound great. There's no noise. There's no noise in my pedal board at all. It's quiet as anything. It's
I
beautiful.
mean, you use it mainly for the cable for the in between pedals.
Now for pedals, and then I have a whole bunch of other Georgellos and regular Procos and high capacitance and all the cloth covered ones, and you know, they kind of sound different. You know, it's like brands of strings, Ernie Ball, Diodario, SIT. Um, what other brands of strings? GHS Boomers. Those are probably the most popular strings in rock and roll. What do you like, Hassan? Do you like Diodario? Yes.
Diodario, yes, I use Diodario.
Okay, 9 to 42.
Yeah, correct.
I can see that.
You know, man, I've been playing 12 to 56 for 5 years on standard tuning on my Strat. Yeah.
Uh, that's why
No,
he does that, because you got the claw, because it's power. Ooh, shoot.
nobody wants to play my guitar back then. They
No,
were
no.
like, no,
You
they
know
were
the
like,
do you know the
oh, they
story?
went,
You know the story
ah,
about Gary Moore when Charvel made him a special guitar and set it up with 9 to 42s?
yeah.
He gave it to his tech. They jerked all the strings off and they put like, I don't know, 11 or 12 or 13 to 58 or something on there, and it was unplayable. He said, "Oh, that's what I needed. That's what I wanted." But like Stevie Ray Vaughan, people that played this guitar said it was impossible to play, but not for him. Not for
Yeah,
him.
true. No, actually, what I did was, because back then I have so many guitars, so I just take one guitar on my strat, my 64 strat. So I take 12 to 56, and I put the strings there and put the action like a feet away from the fretboard. I
Mm.
mainly I play that only for my tendon.
Huh?
I was, it's like I'm sending these tendons, my fingers, to gym to work out. So I use that for workout, half an hour, 1 hour a day. And then I will play on my other strings like 10, 46 and all that. On my Les Pauls before it's like 1152, yes. Les
Mm-hmm.
Pauls are 1152. So when I go to my strat is 1046 for years and years. But now, after I cross 58 years old, 15, 57 years old, I start to play with 09 again. So because I want to play all the scorching notes, screaming notes. I want hassle free. I don't want to have problematic to pull the notes that I want to play. That's why I use 009. Uh,
Right.
how much is
I,
how much is a how much is a set of string?
oh, check this out, you guys. Here in America, I just went up to Guitar Center. They sent me a little $5 coupon. So I said, well, I'm gonna get a fresh set of strings for as soon as my parts come for my Les Paul. I'm changing all the parts to make it like 19 late 50s, lightweight tailpiece, steel studs, Zamac bridge, brass posts, brass saddles, brass wheels. Gibson, if you're listening to me, you need to start putting the right parts on the guitars because you're ripping us off. We love your guitars, but you don't make them like you used to. But that's okay. Next thing, I got $5 coupon, so I'm gonna get a set of 10 to 46 Diodarios for the Les Paul for when I get the new parts, and then
Uh-huh.
for $17 they had a 3-pack of Diodario XL 9 to 42s. Right, I got
Yeah.
all the strings with the coupon out the door for $13. I had to wait 40 minutes because it was bogged down with a lot of customers and no help, but I got the whole thing dirt cheap. That's not bad. 4 sets of strings for $3.
One set of string.
4.
Four. Okay. Four here is equivalent to 10. That's just cheap. That's cheap.
Yeah.
That's cheap. Give me a minute.
How that happened, I don't know, but it was great. I'll take a blessing. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
But
By the way,
I find that certain strings sound better on different guitars, certain gauges, certain tunings. I don't. When I was a kid, I played 8 to 38, right? Real light strings, then 9 to 42, and then maybe once to 46, and
that
then
reminds me, the 8 to 36, 38 reminds me of Tommy Iommi.
mhm. So I think that there are times where that is appropriate. Um, but it depends too if you're tuning it regular pitch or E flat or tunings or lower tunings. Heavier strings are more important, and also it has to deal with your scale length and whether you have a locking system or not. Therefore, the string tension is tighter with when you lock it down, where it goes through the nut to the tuners. You have a looser tension, so you can play heavier strings in those scenarios. But um, uh, there's more bendability. So you just figure out what works best at that pitch and
No, I want to do this. I want to do this. That's what I want to do. 09, I can do that. 010, I can still do that. But if you want to play every day, that's not good for me. But that's why I use 09 and, yeah. But this Wawa is incredible, you know. It given to me by my sister, Leslie. This is the old one. Remember that you told me there's a written behind there? What is that? Remember when you told me what's written behind the Wa? Thomas Organ, Sepulveda.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But I tell you what, I think I might become a believer in the Voxwa. I have two Sepulveda crybabies that I found in pawn shops in Texas, and lots of great pedals in Texas in the 90s and 2000s. But they have more tone. I believe that's what Yngwie plays. Not that you're going to sound like him because he had one, but I think from my experience with crybabies, sound better with single coil pickups. And I have yet to perform the experiment with Vox Wah-Wah, which you're sounding beautiful with the humbuckers. It's just so expressive and wonderful, and in the tone of the notes, in the actuation of the pedal, and the tone of the pedal, it gets all the sound through. Where a crybaby, it seems like it only holds it towards part of the range in the pedal. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I've tried a lot. This one is on my rig, is the one given from my student to me, Mr. Ken Cheong. He gave me that wax brand new, and then it sounded okay, but wax have those tone by itself. But if you talk about all rounder and that open up, Crybaby is the best. Seriously, Crybaby is the best. Wax is like how to say, maybe into funk, maybe into like pure rock and all this. Yes, but this one have this one. You have it has the scorching
high end.
But Walks don't have that.
But that's what you have on your pedal board now that you're playing, yes or no?
Yeah, but I link it together with my pedal. I link it on pedal here. This Walk is on my rig. This one is on another, what do you call it, another wire.
A signal chain.
Yeah. Okay, let's play some song, bro.
Yeah, play me something. Come on.
This is the story of my grandparents.
Wow, this is something wrong. Ah,
Beautiful, nice, nice butter, nice, nice muted, fast picking, ascending, burning scales. That was beautiful.
thank you, man. Thank you,
I
man.
love it. Great. Butter tone, thick. The bass strings had nice, thick, even distortion on them. When muted, it was great. I love it.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks a lot.
You know, I like to have this kind of tone since ages. That's how because if I go on stage, if I don't get this sound, I won't want to play.
No, you can't play without the sound because it helps you to play.
Seriously. Yeah.
If you don't have it, you can't do it. Like one time, Tony McAlpine was there. He's like, well, I don't have my guitar. I can't play. He said, you can't just play this guitar. No, because my guitar has the sound and it emits the tone that he needs because he's connected to it. He's connected. There's a connection.
Yeah.
And you're
True, very true.
able and to bring the sound out. And if you don't have that connection, you're not going to be able to make it happen. But
you know, man,
I'm not saying it doesn't happen. There are people who are great, can't make it happen, but it helps you to make it happen, right?
Yeah. You see, for example, this sound that I got, say from myself. This sound can be played on every kind of song. fast song, slow song, you name it. Okay, for example, I do this song. I do this song on this see this one. You get it, right? This kind of tone. This kind of tone on stage, maybe not here, but on stage, it will fit easy to every song that I play with my band. Yeah. Round and still sparkling, but yet it can still scream at certain notes that you want to play. That's the sound that I'm going for. This is the sound actually.
Well, there's a cricket outside. You don't hear those that often. Do you have crickets in Malaysia?
Yeah. Yeah.
Chirping
Crick, crick, crick. Yeah.
Don't let them sneak in the house. You never can catch them.
Are you gonna go to sleep now?
I need to charge my phone. My phone's at 15%, so
Yeah, I think you better. So never mind. We'll call it off now. I mean, maybe we'll do a part second, like somewhere next month. Let's do it.
sure.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. Anyway, thanks, man, for your
Everybody who
great.
sees it,
Sorry.
we're all work in progress.
Yeah.
I love Hassan. I love his playing, and someday we'll get face to face, and I'll
Very sure.
support Hassan. And when's the album coming out, Hassan? When's your where we're gonna get the keyboard players and we're gonna gotta do the album? You know, we gotta.
Yeah. Hopefully by next year January, I'll get it done. Some of my instrumental and some of my new lineup for my band, and see how, you know.
Okay, will the vocals be in English or will they be in your language?
In English.
Mm-hmm.
And some of it that we release here will be in national language, Bahasa Malaysia. But to release, because Sister Leslie have few friends who wants to hear us and want as a demo of our English songs so that they can promote it over the radio in States or whatever. So I'll get it done and then pass it to her, and hopefully you think people like you guys in America would love to listen to my playing? You think so? What do you think? What do you think about it?
I think it definitely has a place. I think it's beautiful, and that I think it has. In terms, I don't listen to the radio anymore, so music is different now. People find, like, I came across you because of the Charvel forum and listened to your playing. I was like, wow, that's just incredible. So we started communicating, and I see possibly like I hope you're not offended, but I definitely think I could definitely see some royalties coming from backing commercials because it's beautiful. And when people put a video and something together, when the music is behind it, it just brings the point of things forward much more so. Does that make sense?
Yeah, true.
That's what I see. What I see doesn't mean it's going to happen or anything, but I see potential. It's going to happen. There's potential. You know, it's beautiful.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man, for your words. Thank you, man, for your words and support. You know, yeah. Now I realize that we know each other through the Chowell group, right? Oh, that's where you saw me, right?
Yes.
In fact, that's where Mike Schroeder, the guitar builder, saw me there. Same thing. And he asked me the question. I said, remember, he went to my messenger. He said, "Hi, are you the guy who played in the song just now?" I said, "Yes." Seriously? I said, "Yes." Man, he said, "Can I talk to you?" Yeah. And we became buddies, man.
What's
And that's
amazing?
where I got.
What's amazing is a rock star. Some rock stars are not approachable, but people that still have gifts and just as real, even though you haven't made it, but people that have gifts, they're out there. You're out there, you know. People, you want to reach Hassan, he'll talk to you. He'll talk to you all you want.
Okay, buddy.
So okay. Thank you so much.
Man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time and effort to come out to my forum, 3M forum. No harm.
Okay, just the
Let's
highlights.
do this. Let's do this once. I want to, get the finger up, man. Yeah, bro. Thank you so much. I will see you later and we'll talk again. Thank you so much. On behalf of all Malaysian, I will say thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Bye, man. Bye, sister Leslie. Bye. Take care.
Bye, everybody. Thanks, Hassan. Thank you so much. I'm honored. Thank you so much. It's been an honor.
It's my honor, man, to have you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.